Why doesn't Lina have a friend?
Hi everyone, my name is Lina. Can we be friends?
Lina smiled and asked. But all shook their heads and replied together.
No, never.
Why?
Lina was so sad that she wept. Tears poured from her closed eyes, and they woke her up.
Why am I friendless? Why do they say no to me?
She shouted, frowning. Then she started crying. Lina's parents rushed in when they heard her shouting and crying.
What's wrong, honey?
I hate my new school. I don't want to go to school.
What happened?
Lina started to recall what had happened over the past few weeks since her family had moved to a new town. At first, Lina had been very happy that she could go to a new school with her new school bag, new shoes, and new crayons. She thought everyone wanted to make friends with her. On her first day in the new school, a boy came to sit next to her. She said hello to him.
I'm Lina. What's your name?
Jackson looked at Lina, feeling curious about his new classmate.
Hi, you can call me Jackson. Your school bag is pretty.
My dad bought it for me. It's very expensive.
Can I touch it?
No, keep your dirty hand away from it.
Then she saw the eraser in Jackson's pencil case and yelled.
How can you use a pink eraser? So weird.
Jackson's smile froze, and he asked,
Why?
Boys should have colors like blue or white. Only girls can use pink things.
Lina took Jackson's eraser. Jackson started to cry.
It's mine. It's up to me what color I like.
He yelled. Then Jackson never smiled at Lina again, let alone talk to her. Lina couldn't understand why, but she didn't care about Jackson anymore. She met two new groupmates in the PE class. One was Perry, who smiled a lot, and the other was Tommy.
They can be my new friends,
Lina thought. They had some good times in the first few days. Tommy and Perry agreed to visit Lina and play together at the weekend. But on Thursday, Perry was absent from school. Lina thought she might be sick.
Is Perry sick?
The next day, Perry came back to school, but she didn't smile as she usually did. Lina
Good
said,
morning, Perry.
Perry looked down without saying a word. Lina was annoyed. During lunch break, Lina saw a bunch of classmates around Perry comforting her. Perry was crying. Lina didn't want to join them. She thought about what had happened in the morning.
I greeted her, but she didn't say anything. Why should I care about her?
Lina thought with her fists clenched. On Saturday, Lina put on her favorite pink dress. She waited for a long time, but neither of her friends came. Then the phone rang.
Hi, Lina. This is Perry. I'm afraid I can't join you today because of my family.
Oh, okay, I'll play with Tommy.
Lina hung up the phone. The doorbell rang. Tommy had arrived. Lina was cross.
Why are you so late?
I went to see Perry. I hurt her family.
I don't care. She isn't nice to me. She didn't smile or say anything to me yesterday, and she just called and said she couldn't come today. I hung up the phone straight away.
You didn't ask her why? She was down because of her family.
Lina's smile vanished, and her voice rose.
She should have said hi to me. It wasn't my fault.
Inside the house, they stopped talking about Perry. Lina opened her big wardrobe and showed her Barbie dolls to Tommy.
My dad bought all these for me. You've got to meet them. I have 22 Barbies.
Wow, you aren't kidding.
Tommy couldn't take his eyes off the Barbies.
What toys have you got?
Tommy took out his Barbie. Lina was shocked, her eyes and mouth open wide.
You play with Barbies too? You are a boy. Boys don't play with dolls.
Then Lina looked at the Barbie's dress.
What a beautiful dress! Where did you buy it?
Tommy answered proudly.
I made it on my own.
Lina rocked with laughter.
Boys don't sew. You are a big sissy.
Tommy turned red and left Lina's home without saying goodbye. Tommy had never talked to Lina since that day. After telling her parents what had happened, Lina began to realize why she didn't have any friends. She blushed. Her parents gave her a hug and said,
To have a friend, you should learn to respect others and show you care.
Lina nodded her head.
You can still make up with the friends you have hurt. What should you do, Lina?